How is everyone doing out there? My name's Ryan Oliva. I'm a bartender at Ott's in Medford, New Jersey. I hope this message finds everyone well. Traditionally, Quizzoholics is hosted on Tuesday nights. Being we're all stuck at home, Matt's been doing this on Facebook. It's a great way to blow off some steam and fill your time. I'd like to give a shout out to the book club babes. I miss you and can't wait to get back at it. Peace.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever the case may be. Dave Ascione here from Chickies and Pizza in Bordentown. Wishing you all a healthy and safe quarantine on this fine Wednesday. I look forward to seeing you all in person, but for now, this will have to do. Good luck to everyone in tonight's game, and as always, don't be a dick.
All right, guys, girls, and everybody in between, it is Quizzoholics Live. It is the internet game show that happens right here live on Facebook every single Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday night. The only trivia game show on the internet that's happening live and giving away real cash money. For those of you guys that are new here, our game is very simple. It happens in the chat. I ask you questions. You give me answers. The first 10 people to chime in with a correct answer get 10 points. Simple as that. There are 25 questions tonight, and the person or team at the end of the event with the most points, they're the winners, because that's how contests work. You win this thing, you get to go to our money round. Our money round happens via Skype, live, pre-recorded, online, and you have the chance to win some real cold hard cash. Now, before we can find out what tonight's grand prize is, we have to see how the winners from our last show did. So we're going to join Joshua and Lauren as they are competing for up to $300 grand prize. We're going to add $100 to whatever they don't win tonight. If they win the grand prize, then we'll start over at $100. But whatever they don't win, we'll get rolled over into tonight's show, where we will come back and we will see what our grand prize total is tonight. So let's cut over to live, to the pre-recorded feed, to Josh and Lauren. We're going to find out how they did in our money round, and then we will be right back. All right, guys, I am here with the winners from Monday night's show, Joshua Cashman and Lauren, who were supposed to get married this Saturday, but their wedding is postponed. So here we are. We're not getting married, but we are playing trivia, so I'm pretty sure just as much fun. So for those of you guys who may not know, Josh and Lauren, they've been a longtime Quizzoholics supporters. They've been playing with us for many years. Not lately, though, because they have moved to Chicago, and now they're able to play live via the web. So welcome back, you guys. It's nice to see you. And I'm glad to have you guys here with us. Just real quick, we'll go through the rules of the money round for anybody who's watching for the first time, and just to make sure you guys understand. The questions are all worth $10, so I'll ask a question, you get the answer right, you get $10. Simple as that. If you do not know a question, you can skip it up to 2 times. And if you get 9 questions right, obviously $10 per question, you're going to win all the way up to $90. And then that 10th question, if you do manage to get 10 questions right, you'll win our grand prize, which tonight is $300. All right. At any point after I read a question, if you're unsure, or you're out of skips, and you want to leave the game, you can do so. You can choose to leave with the money you've won up to that point. If you do enter an answer and it is wrong, you win nothing. So make sure you're sure before you lock them in. Just like on the old game show with Regis, you're going to say final answer, and that will lock in your answer. And so that's it. Do you guys understand the rules if they have been read to you?
We got it.
All right. Well, good luck. And here we go with question number 1. Solitaire, Free Cell, and what other game all come standard on Windows computers?
It's either Minesweeper or it's going to be or Hearts.
Oh.
Because both of them.
My instinct is Minesweeper.
You want to skip the first question?
No, we're not going to. Let's do it. Go for it. It's your fight. You have to. Say
Yeah,
it.
you are the team captain since it was your Facebook page, Josh, so you'll have to chime in with the answer. Don't overthink it. It is the first question.
Minesweeper, final answer.
All right, and Minesweeper is correct. You have won $10. Congratulations.
There you go.
Don't
All right.
overthink it.
Nice to have a little trouble on the first one, but we made it through without using a skip. And we're moving on to question 2 for $20. How many colored squares are there on a Rubik's Cube? Gonna have to do a little bit of math here to figure this one out. How many colored squares? So little individual colored squares.
Oh.
So there's
For 6 sides, 9 squares. It's 54. Math hard math. 8 is 48, so yeah, 54.
54, final answer.
All right, and 54 is correct. Solid math skills there, showing off our times table charts we learned in middle school, or well, earlier, I hope. But so that's it. You got $20, 2 right. We're moving on to question number 3. Got a history question for you guys. In what year did World War II end?
Okay. You know this.
Do we?
We do. We stood on the boat in front of the plaque. I think we have to skip it because I'm not 100%
I'm not
sure.
100% either.
Yeah.
We're going to skip it.
All right, so we'll skip that one. No harm, no foul. You got 2 skips. That'll use one of them, so you'll have 1 left. If you were to guess, what would you have said?
1945.
All right. Do you want to know if you were right or wrong?
Yes.
You were right. 1945 is right. You burned a skip for no reason. No, I'm kidding.
Darn it.
All right.
That's all right. No worries. We're moving on. Next question. So you got 1 skip left. You got $20 so far for $30. Who played weatherman Phil Connors in the movie Groundhog Day?
Bill Murray, final answer.
Bill Murray, confident and correct. Bill Murray, the legend, did play the weatherman. You've got $30. We're moving on, just like that, for $40. What is the highest female voice in a choir?
Ooh, this could be tricky, though,
like we've
because we're
gotten
going to
this question wrong
overthink
before.
this. I mean, technically
It's
it
just-
is a soprano, but then there's, like, the other ones that go,
Mezzo soprano.
yeah, but isn't...
I feel like we're overthinking it. I feel like it's
All
soprano.
right, go for it. Fine, go for it.
Okay. Soprano, final answer.
Soprano. Oh, you are right. And so you've won $40. I'm trying to do the thing that Regis does, you know, where he makes you second guess. No, you got it. Piece of cake, $40 in the bank. You still got a skip left. We're on to our next question, our $50 question. There are 3 European countries that begin with the letter A. Name just one of them.
The letter A. Yes, I'm thinking... Yeah, Eastern Bloc countries is kind of an awkward way to go, but... Yeah, go for it.
Albania.
Mm-hmm.
Albania, final answer.
All right, Albania starts with an A. Is it in Europe? It is indeed. You've won $50. Andorra and Austria would have also got your points. $50 in your bank. We're moving on for $60. You still got a skip left. You guys are doing very well so far. Who is Becky Thatcher's boyfriend? This is a literature question. Who is Becky Thatcher's boyfriend?
I don't know the answer.
No, probably getting into that dribbly female stuff that I don't need.
Well played. We're going to skip that one.
All right, so we'll go ahead and burn that second skip. That'll cancel all our skips. So no more skips left. From now on, you're going to have to answer them or walk away. Becky Thatcher's boyfriend, Tom Sawyer. Tom
There you go.
Sawyer, probably one of those
That was a
female
long
novels
time.
you never read, right? All right, so $60. We're moving on. Out of skips. So I'm going to need an answer, or you can quit. You have $50 so far, but for $60, we're going back to science here. Which 16th century scientist proposed that the Earth orbited the sun?
I would say so.
Galileo. Go
Yep.
for it.
Galileo, final answer.
Galileo for $60 is incorrect. I'm sorry. It is Copernicus.
Oh, science question.
dang.
Yes. Science. That is all right. Well, you guys, unfortunately, you didn't win anything, but good news for everybody else playing. The $300 that you could have won gets rolled over into tonight's prize. And Quizzoholics, we do every show. We add $100. So up to $400 in tonight's show. So maybe, you guys will be back here on the next one for a chance at some more money. Thank you guys again for playing, and we will see you in tonight's game. All right. So they're the big losers. That makes everybody playing tonight a big winner, because we have $400 in our jackpot tonight. So whoever's tonight's winners will be, you got a shot at $400 in the next money round. As you know, we keep rolling that money over and adding $100 each show. So that grand prize is going to keep getting bigger and bigger until somebody finally wins it. Mark did pretty good in the chat. Maybe he'll do good in tonight's show and take it down. We will see. For those of you guys that are new here tonight, let me explain to you how our game works. It is pretty simple. I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and you're going to chime in the chat with a bunch of answers. Okay, the first 10 people to get in a correct answer will score 10 points. And that is the first 10 people that come up on my chat here in my screen or with our moderator screen. It is the first 10 people on Quizzoholics end. It's going to look different in everybody's chat. When you type in an answer, you're going to show up earlier on your chat than you are on my chat. That's just how the internet works. It's a series of tubes, right? So it's going to get sent to internet land and then come to my computer, and it's going to take a little bit longer than it does to just show up on your screen. So keep that in mind. Your chat is always going to be different than the official chat that we use for scoring. Also, you might see some people that I throw up on the screen with the right answer that don't show up in your chat at all. That's probably because of their privacy settings or your privacy settings on Facebook. So don't worry, we are keeping an official score log in the chat, and that is how we score points. You got to be one of the first 10 players to get a correct answer into my chat feed or into our admin's chat feed, and that's how you score points. You got to be 10. We do it that way so people can't cheat. All right, simple as that. We don't want people Googling answers and typing them in, getting them in whenever they can. So you have to be quick to score points. Again, we do it that way to try to stop cheating. Now, there is a bit of a known lag issue with our Quizzoholics Live trivia here on Facebook Live. It is part of the Facebook algorithm that we have been dealing with for the last few shows. The way that Facebook works is if you have a slower internet connection or if your service is interrupted at all, instead of missing part of the broadcast, they will just key you right back in to where you left off, which is great if you're just watching a show or listening to somebody talk. But for a game show like this, it's not going to work because you're going to be 15, 20, 30 seconds behind even everybody else. So the key to being successful here is to refresh your feed as often as you can. It's definitely easier to do on a computer or a tablet. If you're watching in a browser, you can refresh that feed. I give you plenty of time to do it in between questions, and definitely lots of time to do it in between rounds. When I talk to our winners, they tell me they're refreshing their feed usually 10 to 12 times throughout the night. If you're on an iPhone or an Android phone, you have to actually close the app or go to a different page and reopen the broadcast. The best bet would be just close the app, reopen to the Quizzoholics page, and start the broadcast again. Going to be the best way to make sure you're on pace, you're not dealing with that buffering issue. We are looking into different options. We have started a YouTube page. We have started a Twitch account. Both also offer live streaming, so we're going to be looking into some other options to see if there is a better option out there. But for right now, that's the problem that we are dealing with, and we are dealing with it together. So with that being said, Tracy Anderson, shut the fuck up. Thank you so much for being the biggest negative nuance in my life. I'm running these shows absolutely free. I'm not charging any money, and the money that's going into the prize originally is coming out of my pocket, or because there's some awesome people in the chat who have donated, who, Tracy Anderson, you are not one of. So if you're not having a good time, kick rocks. We don't want you here. You're a terrible person, and I mean that in the nicest possible way. Get lost. Geez, you're worse than Carol Baskin, maybe. I don't know. But if you're not having fun, I don't want you here because you're ruining it for everybody else who is. So go ahead and like this post if you want Tracy Anderson to kick rocks. So that's I wanted to write that down because I definitely didn't want to miss that. So again, I'm going to put the correct answers on the score on the board here. You'll see your name if you're one of the first 10 that I received. That is not a final tally of score. It is not confirmed. After the show, we go back through the chat and we confirm. I might have missed somebody. I might have given points to somebody who put in a wrong answer. So I will go back through the feed. We will finalize the points and we will announce the winners right here on our Facebook page tomorrow around 10 o'clock a.m. As you have seen, our winners get to take part in our money round, which is done via Skype. So after we announce the winners, if you think that's going to be you, we'll announce the winners and the top 10. If you think you're going to be the winner, make sure you check our Facebook page tomorrow. If you are that winner, you'll DM us with your Skype account information. You'll get a Skype name. It'll show up in your preferences. And that is all we need to be able to contact you for the money round, which we will record sometime before the next broadcast, which will be Friday at 9 p.m. So that's it. Again, we're here for fun, so the same rules apply. Don't be a dick, Tracy Anderson. You're a dick. That's it. That's it for the rules. Now we know how to play. We're going to enter them in the chat. Again, I'm going to give you a couple time to refresh your feed. While we're doing that, I do have to let you know, as you know, the game is free. And so I am supporting this game out of my own pocket, which has zero income right now because Quizzoholics obviously works and makes money by bringing people together, especially at restaurants and bars, which is impossible during the times we're living. So we don't have any money coming in, but we're still putting these shows out and we're still putting money up. And the reason we are able to do that is because of awesome people like you that are watching at home and donating money. If you guys can throw us $10 or $5 right here, Venmo, PayPal, Quizzoholics, or Quizzoholics@gmail.com. It goes a long way to helping us run these shows. We're doing 3 a week. That's $300 a week that we're pumping in to this grand prize. And we can't do that without people like you that have donated already. Donating tonight, Karen Downing, thank you so much. And Brett Bowman sent in $10, says he doesn't have Jameson money to donate, but I appreciate it still. Brett, thank you so much for your donation. And also Karen, again, if you guys want to donate, the links are here. They'll be up here the entire show. Quizzoholics@gmail and Quizzoholics on Venmo. We cannot survive and keep doing this without your donations. So I want to be here, and obviously you're here every time we do it, so I'm guessing you want to be here as well. So please donate so we can make this work. All right, so your chat is refreshed. Yes, you got your stimulus checks. Good point, Dan. Let's get some of that money. I think we got another one in. Ilya sending in some money. Hashtag fuck Tracy. All right, that might be a new thing going viral tonight. Hashtag fuck Tracy. But we don't need to be mean to Tracy. She's going to be mean enough on her own, and she'll be miserable without our help. So don't worry about her. Let's move on to better things like trivia, because that's what's happening right now. We're going to play. We're going to get started with round 1. It is our audio round typically. Today it's going to also be a bit of a visual round. Our category is TV show themes. TV show themes is the category. So I am going to put up a video from a popular TV show, the intro theme, and all you got to do is name the TV show. In the chat, again, make sure you're refreshing after the question. If you feel like you're behind, you will have time to do that. I'll give you about 10 to 15 seconds. So after you submit an answer, refresh your feed if you feel like you're behind. People are going to complain no matter what. I'm going to get people complaining that their issues are lagging. People complain during regular live trivia events all the time that the winners are cheating. I get that it's hard to admit that people are smarter than you or people are faster than you, but the truth is, Tracy, they are, and anybody else, not specifically Tracy, but yes, you. They might be faster than you. They might be smarter than you. So if you're refreshing your feed, then stop complaining because I hate you. Mike Potter, thank you for the donation. Santa Claus, you're the man. All right, let's get started. Round one, name the tune. I'm putting it up on the screen. You name the TV show. Here we go, number one. What do you got? All right, so that was a quick one. Answers are pouring in. Let's see if we can get this off the screen now. All right, so we're going to throw up the first 10. Again, these answers are not official until after the broadcast, but we'll do our best to give you an idea on how well you're doing. The first 10 people with answers get points. Joey Bean got it right. Family Matters, that's right. Corey McDowell, a name you will see often, a previous winner. Josh in the money just recently. Didn't win anything, so he's trying to get back there again. He scored points. Vinny gets a lot of points. He's going to be a winner one day. Molly, you got points. Molly Grossman, that's 5. Brett, you'll score. Ryan Lavelle. Mark, you'll get points even though your spelling is terrible. Guys, spelling does not count. As long as I know what you're trying to say and your answer is complete enough that I get it, you'll get points. So Mark, you're scoring for Family Matters. Karen Schultz on the board. And number 10, Rob Scudahusky. Not pronounced like it's spelled. Rob gets some points there. That's 10. Everybody else just a little bit too late. Nathan, you barely missed it. Ilya, Toddy coming in just a little bit too late. Mike B, Gary, Steve, RJ just missing the cut there. So just got to be a little bit faster. Yes, again, Bernard the Elf, you will be ahead of everybody else on your feed because that is how the internet works. All right, you're always going to be ahead on your feed. That's why we go by my feed. You're going to do better. You're going to do better, man. I believe in you. You got a real shot at winning this thing. We got another donation. Gary Roach, thank you very much. Appreciate it. People like Gary, what makes this show happen? Gary, you're an American hero. Not like that piece of garbage Tracy Anderson. No offense. All right, number 2. We're going to do it again. Moving on, number 2. Name the TV show. Here we go. All right. So that is that for Growing Pains. Growing Pains are correct answer on number 2. So again, the first 10 answers in. Gonna score the points here. Here we go. Let's see who it is. Joshua on the board in the mix again, as is Corey. Candace, she scores 10. She's a previous winner as well. Nathan Steele, you're wrong, so you're not going to get points. You got it in time, Nathan, but unfortunately your answer was incorrect. Joey Bean scoring points. Erica Marie getting in there. Toddy making it happen. Ilya scoring points. Mike B, you're wrong. Ned in the mix. We'll see Ned's name a lot tonight. RJ, you got it in time, buddy, but a wrong answer. Molly Grossman scores. One more. It is Steve Paul. Steve Paul scores points. Gary, Brett, Joe Faz, what's up? You just missed the money. Dave, just missed it. Katie, Mike, Vinny, close, but no cigar. If you guys aren't scoring points, you could always blame the lag and your terrible computer like that piece of garbage, Tracy. I'm just kidding, Tracy. You're not a piece of garbage, but you are terrible. All right, moving on. Number 3, name the TV show. We got 3 more to go. Here we go. Number 3, name the show. All right. Answers are coming in. They're coming in fast. We got 10 for sure. Scroll up and find out who got them in first. Drake and Josh is what we were looking for. That is the name of the show. And in that order. So, Denim, you're getting some points. Mike B making it happen. Vinny's in the mix this time. Nathan got it in on time. Drake and Josh, Karen Schultz. Joey Bean getting it right. Erica Marie scores. Sammy, you got some points. Sammy Moreno. Candace, I'm going to say no. Sorry, close though. Gary Roach, Drake and Josh. And Rob scoring points. Ilya, Sarah Williams, what's up? You barely missed it. Just missed it by 2. Got to be a little faster. Mark, barely missed it. Justin, Ryan, Joe, again, just barely missed it. Guys, if you think you might be a little bit behind, again, refresh those feeds. Make sure you catch up. If you're just a little bit slow, you're just a little bit slow. Can't do nothing about that. But, Karen says, how old am I? What the hell is that? Well, Karen, we got a variety of different age groups in the chat, so we got to appease everybody. You weren't complaining when we threw Growing Pains up there, and you definitely won't be complaining when you see number 5. But first, we got to get to number 4. Here we go. Name the TV show. What do you got?
If you walk through the garden, you better watch your back. Will I beg your pardon? Walk a straight and narrow track. If you walk with Jesus, he'll save your soul. You gotta keep the devil.
All right, answers coming in. Don't even got to finish it. We'll have 10 by then. The Wire is the correct answer. Now we got to find out how many people got them in on time. Candace scoring there. Karen in the mix that time. She knows what that shit is. Rob in there again tonight. He's on fire right now. Ryan Lavelle scoring points. Joey Bean says he's lagging. You got to refresh, bud. Otherwise, we're going to put you on the same list with Tracy. Joe Fez scoring points. What's up, Joe? One of our trivia hosts. Katie Kelly getting in the mix. Dave scores. Gary got in there. David Krumholtz. Am I saying that right? Yeah, Krumholtz. You got to roll the R. You got it in time. And number 10, Steve Paul. Again, guys, these scores not confirmed until after the event, but they're here to give you a good idea. They're most likely right. So don't complain. Just be faster. Refresh those feeds in between questions if you have time. How do you refresh? I know you know how the internet works. If you're on a computer, you can just hit the refresh button. Or if you're in a browser, just hit the refresh button. If you're using your phone, you close the app, you reopen it, you jump back in the feed. You want to do it right after you submit an answer. That way you're back for the next question. But in worst case scenario, if you feel like you're really behind and you want to refresh and you miss one question, it's better to miss one question than it is to be 15 seconds behind everybody else. You're probably not experiencing that bad of a lagging issue. Most of it is just complaining that other people are faster than you. But if you are seeing answers to questions that you have not heard yet, then you are lagging. But probably not the case. We're moving on. We got one more left. One more. Name the show. Here we go. Vinny. The answer's there. Were you faster than that? All right, Laverne and Shirley is correct. That was the answer. I got a bunch of them in here, but we are only giving points to the first 10 with the right answer. Laverne and Shirley, Steve Paul making it happen. He's getting 10 points. Mike B. David, learning how to refresh and scoring points. I'm so proud of you. Katie Kelly in there again. Joshua getting in the mix once again. You've seen this name before. Molly Grossman scoring points. Karen Schultz in the mix. Mark, always a favorite to be on our leaderboard. He scores. Candace is in there. Corey was wrong. Mike Potter, that is very true. Dave, you're wrong. Dave Ascione. Dave Talbot, you'll be our 10th scorer. That'll get you points. And that'll do it for our video round. So we're going to move on. Before we do that and in between every round, I'm going to give you guys some time to, again, refresh those feeds. Sorry, my nose ditch. I don't have coronavirus. Refresh those feeds and also to donate because it is the only way the show works. $5, $10. If you got more, you want to throw us 20. That's cool. People have donated $100. We've had a couple $100 donations and sponsored those shows, one of which was my mother, so I guess that one doesn't count. Dave Iacono also donated $100. We got a couple of 50s, so if you want to be a hero, you can donate a lot. But if you don't have a lot, or if you don't have anything to donate, just thanks for being here. As long as you're not a terrible human like Tracy, I'm glad that you're here with us and playing and refreshing those feeds. Denim, thank you for the donation. She says, fuck Tracy. I agree. Man, this is going to be a new thing. We're going to change rule number 2 from don't be a dick to don't be Tracy. Man. Good stuff. Good times. We're scoring points. We're making dreams come true. Doing it our way, if you will. Don't be a Tracy. That's right. All right. So now we get into the question and answer portion of the game. There are going to be 4 rounds of 5 questions, and each round is going to have a different category. Up first will be history and geography, and then sports and games, science and nature, and art, literature, and entertainment will be our 4 categories. So each category will have 5 questions involving that theme. We'll get through them pretty quick, and we'll find out who our winners are. This might happen. Yes, if Tracy has tigers, I might be a dead man. I like to think I'm a little better than Joe Exotic, though. When I was a child, I was 4 or 5 years old. I did have a mullet. It wasn't my choice, and in my opinion, that's a form of child abuse. So we don't know what's going to happen. Let's go on to our next round. Hopefully you're all refreshed and back. History and geography is the category. Again, the first 10 correct answers in the chat get points. I'm going to also ask that you don't spam the chat. If you don't know the answer and you want to guess, that's fine. Just do not guess multiple times. When we go back through the answers, if I look and I see that you put in multiple guesses, we will not count. David, oh my God, you're a saint. You're a saint. Thank you so much, David. You've just matched our top donation, David Krumholtz. Fuck Tracy. I'm making t-shirts. It's happening. If you want to get a Fuck Tracy t-shirt, let us know. Make sure you like this post. Send me a DM. I'll take pre-orders. We'll do a Fuck Tracy t-shirt. Limited run. Thank you very much for the donation, David. Let's get into our history and geography round. Question number 1. In which decade was the Berlin Wall erected? Erected. Goes up. Which decade did the Berlin Wall go up? When was it erected? All right, gotta know. Need 10 points. Erica, thank you so much for the donation. And I have to say that Erica is smarter than Ilya. Facts, money talks. All right, we got some answers coming in. Again, I'm going to give it always a couple seconds between the question and the answer. Number 1, because I myself am on a delay of about 15 seconds before I see your answers. And I want to make sure we got 10 right answers. So, 1960s. The 60s is the correct answer. I asked for the decade, and it is the 60s. So let's find out who our scorers are. Marty, welcome to the scoreboard. Marty Leibowitz, you got some points. Catherine Grace, she scores. Justin Oswald scoring points there, 1960s. Dave Talbot, he gets some. Mike Brienza scores. Mark always knows the right answer. Denham gets it right. 1960s, Karen Schultz. A lot of wrong answers in this one. I love to see it. Ned, you're going to score. One more here. We'll go with Steve Paul. Steve Paul says the 60s, and that is the right answer. Mike, inappropriate. It could be kids watching. Not Tracy's kids, though. All right, moving on. Question 2. It is time for the next one. We're going to find out who scored, who got the points. All right. Number 2. Who won World War II? Who won World War II? What side? Do you remember? I'm going to find out here. Who won World War II? Not looking for a specific country, but the name that a group of them went by. Here they come. That's a quick one. We're getting 10 right off the bat here. The Allied powers, or the Allies, is fine. That would be the right answer. Ilya scores points. Josh in the mix once again, as is Marty. Rob, doing good tonight, Rob. Look at you. Mike B scores points. Nathan Steele making it happen. Karen in the mix tonight. Gary Roach, he got some points. Candace scores. One more. Dave Ashione. That's our 10. Rob Schultz, Molly Grossman, Corey, Erica, Mark, Dan, David, Justin, barely missed. Sarah Williams, you were the last one to get an answer in, so maybe you should refresh that feed. I don't know. Try it out, see what happens. Joe Fessenden, thank you so much for the donation. Hashtag fuck Tracy, he says. This is a thing that's happening, apparently. I love you guys. This is going to be fun. All right, moving on. Number 3 in our history round. There are 3 questions left. The 18th Amendment prohibited the sale or consumption of alcohol. That was later repealed by what other amendment? What amendment number repealed the 18th Amendment or repealed prohibition? Just looking for the name of the amendment, the number rather. It is indeed the 21st Amendment, 21. So 21 gets you points here. Also, pretty ironic that's the drinking age. I wonder if they did that on purpose. Probably not. Joey Bean making it happen. Justin Oswald in the mix. Ilya scores. Joe Fez trying to jump the gun there. I see you trying to guess the question. Catherine Grace. Karen Downing. Mark tried to jump the question. I like the pizzazz you guys have here. Erica Marie. You got 21st. Marty got 21st. Vinny in on time, but you had the wrong answer. Joshua knew it. Dave Ascione. He scores again. Katie Kelly rounds out our top 10 there. Congratulations. Katie and Billy playing at home, making it happen. 21, the right answer. Getting you guys some points. We are moving on. Next question. We got 2 left in history. Then we get a different category. So if you're not good at history, just hang tight. It'll be over soon. Number 4. What is the surname of Benjamin, the Civil War colonel who went on to become the 23rd president of the United States? Benjamin what? Benjamin what? I'll wait for those answers to roll in. I'm sure this should be a relatively easy question for anybody who took a history class ever in their life. It is Benjamin Harrison. That is right. Harrison, the right answer. Let's see who our top 10 are. Steve Paul making it happen. Marty, something of a history guru. I think you scored on all of them, huh? Karen Downing. She's in and on time. Rob Schultz getting points. Candace in there again. Dave Talbot in there again. Like to see that name a lot. Justin Oswald scores again. Catherine Grace getting points. Rob Scott, man, you might, if you keep this up, you got a good shot tonight. And Mark is our 10th answer. Karen, you just missed. RJ just missed. Corey just missed. Ned just missed. Again, guys, if you don't know the right answer and you are guessing, don't guess more than once. It's going to cost you points later on when we go back to the chat and I see your spam in the chat. We got lots of comments to go through, thousands of them. Most of them are going to be hashtag fuck Tracy, but I got to find through that all the right answers. So we ask that you don't spam the chat. If you're doing it, it's only going to hurt your score. One answer per question. Otherwise, I got to take away points and give them to somebody else. We are moving on. Our final question in history and geography. A little bit of a geography. It's mostly been U.S. history tonight, but number 5 is a little bit more geography. Here we go. What South American city does an 82-foot statue of Jesus Christ overlook? South American city does an 82-foot statue of Jesus Christ overlook? Get those answers in. You should have them in already. I'm just waiting for them. Mike, you make me laugh often. I appreciate it. The answer is Rio de Janeiro. That is correct. We got 10. We got more than 10. So let's scroll up here. See who got them in first. This is going to wrap up our history and geography round. Karen, you made it in on time. Oh, Dave Ascione. I'm going to say typo, and I'm going to give you the points here because that's just the kind of person I am. I'm going to say you missed the R. Going to give Dave Ascione points for that typo. Ilya, you scored. Joshua had time to type it all out. Still got it in on time. Vinny, you made it happen. Corey, you scored. Rob got it in on time. Brett's got a bunch of right answers tonight. He's doing pretty good. Gary Roach making it happen. Dave, you would have made it back in with your spelling fixture, so good deal. You got in there. Let's give a 10th place to Rob Schultz. See, I didn't even have to give you the IO. You got the R in on time. But don't spam the chat, Dave. You're lucky I caught that one. Rio, Lauren, Molly, Toddy, Casey, Dave, Mark, Karen, Marty. You just missed. You just missed. Very, very close. Very close. All right. So that is it for our history round. Going to give you a quick minute. Not really a minute. 30 seconds. Refresh those feeds if you haven't done so already. Simple as closing the app if you think you're behind. If you're not behind, don't worry about it. I'm probably overanalyzing the thing because so many people complain that they lose, but I don't really care anymore. But if you are behind, we're going to give you the time to do it because I know it is a real issue that happens. Even though most of you guys just excellent complainers. So just be faster and know the right answer, and you'll be the winner. A lot of people doing pretty good tonight. We've seen lots of names a bunch of times, and that's what you need to make our leaderboard and to crack our leaderboard and be number one. We're moving on. Round 3. It's round 3. Round 2 in our Q&A. Sports and games is the category. Don't forget to donate. PayPal, Venmo, we accept them both. Can't do that. Can't do this show without donations from supporters like you. I think that's PBS. I'm going to do like a Wikipedia thing next week, and before you can even come in, I'm going to say, hey, we need your money. But we're doing that already. So thanks for the donations. Let's move on. Sports and games. Question number 1. In hockey, what is the sin bin? In hockey, what is the sin bin? Let's get those answers in. Pretty simple. It is indeed the penalty box. Lots of answers came in at the same time. So let's see if you made our top 10. The internet might get confused sometimes. Steve Paul, you got it. Penalty box. Miss Toddy, you're scoring points. Dave, you're in the mix. Brett Bowman in there again. Brett's doing good. Rob's doing good tonight. Josh in there again. Karen in there again. She's making it happen. Justin, seen his name a few times. David, I'm going to give you this because you made such a big donation. Thank you again. Appreciate it. And Nathan Steele making it happen. That's our 10. Corey, Vinny, Catherine, Mark, Candace, Rob Schultz, you just missed. Just missed. Rob Schultz. Inappropriate. I love inappropriate humor. Thank you. Thanks for making me laugh. All right, we're moving on. Question number 2. 2 possible answers for this one. He just typed enter before he typed box, Joey Bean, and I make the rules. And the guy donated the entire prize value that we add every show. So that's the benefit of making the rules. I can be bought. So very low ethics. I'm making t-shirts that say fuck Tracy for you guys. So come on. We are moving on. Number 2, again, 2 possible answers for this one. One was a defensive end and the other was a wide receiver. Name either NFL star nicknamed the Freak. One was a wide receiver, the other defensive end. Nicknames the Freak. Just name one of them. You might have a little bit more time on some of these questions that are a little bit more difficult. So again, get them in and get them right. Typos don't count as long as I can tell what you're talking about. I think we got some typos in here as I'm looking through it. But the answers that I would accept here, Javon Curse and Randy Moss. So, Dave Ashione, he knew Javon Curse even though he wrote Javion Jurse. I knew what you meant. Javon Curse, Javion Jurse. Popular answer, Javion Jurse. Cashman, you got some points. Rob in there again. Brett Bowman. So this is how typos work, you guys. I just look at the letters and I know they're close together. Having Curse, Javon Curse, gonna count it. iPhone doesn't know what Javon is. So Brett, you get points. Steve Paul, you got it in on time. Joey Bean, making it happen. Our first Randy Moss answer. That's the wide receiver. RJ scores. Mark, he knew it was Javon Curse. And Toddy, good job, Toddy. That's 9. We got one more. Dave Talbot scoring again. Mike B, Katie Kelly, Corey, Candace just missed. Pretty close. Marty, you were close. All right, next question, number 3. It is a baseball question. This New York Yankee was arguably the greatest catcher of all time, and he even had a cartoon named after him. Who is he? Name the New York Yankee catcher who had a cartoon named after him. RJ. All right, here come the answers. They are right. Yogi Berra is our answer. That is our correct answer. Steve Paul scores. Justin Oswald scores. Mark got it in. Vinny, welcome back to the scoreboard, buddy. Joey Bean slaying this round. Rob getting it in there on time. Marty making it happen. Katie Kelly, she got it right. Joshua in the mix once again. And Dave Talbot. That is our 10. Candace, you just missed. David Krumholtz just missed. Ilya, not even close. Thurman Munson. No! All right. That is it. Those were our points for number 3. We got 2 left in our sports round. Number 4, to billiards we go. In pool, what color is the 5 ball? The 5 ball. It is solid. It's got a number 5 on it. What color is it? Need to know to make this happen. Get points. First 10 answers. I think we're going to have a lot of wrong guesses here. Indeed we are. We're going to have some right answers too. Man, you guys are fast tonight. I got like 15 immediately. So, good thing there's some wrong answers mixed in. We can get the people who got the points the right. Here we go. Here we go. We are looking for orange. Orange. Mike Brienza. Karen Downing. Mark and Yeti. Katie Kelly. Marty getting in there again. Nathan wrong. Brett's wrong. You got it in on time. Just the wrong answer. Denim. Good job. Catherine, wrong answer, but you're in on time. That's something to be proud of, right? Dave Talbot. Vinny in on time, but he's wrong. Rob, he's got orange. Molly in, but wrong. Dave Ascione was orange. One more. Ilya scoring points. Ilya, I'm not reading your name as much as I normally do. What's going on tonight? What's going on tonight? Roger, you were the last answer that came in, so you are probably behind, so probably would benefit you to refresh the page. Oh, we got another answer that came in late. Tyrone, probably want to refresh that feed, but make sure you guys are where we are in the chat and in the broadcast. Ilya says he's too high. Yes, either way, winning or losing, guys, remember, Tracy sucks, and I'm just surprised that she's not. She came in the chat when we first went live to tell us that how mad she was that she wasn't a winner. Like, you have nothing better to do than come in here and talk shit. Your life sucks, Tracy. And I am on the internet with a TV show. I'm always going to win. We're making t-shirts, bitch. Stop yelling at this woman, Matt. All right, moving on. Number 5. We got one more in our sports and games round. It is a games question in the standard version of the game Monopoly. The standard version of the game Monopoly. What is the first property players can land on? First property players can land on. You roll 2 dice. You can't roll a 1. You roll 2 die. Can't roll a 1. So kind of a trick question here, I guess. But need to know the first property players can land on. They're coming in. The first property in the game is Mediterranean, but it's literally one space. You roll 2 die in Monopoly, so you can't land on Mediterranean. So the first one you can land on is Baltic Avenue. Baltic Avenue. Nathan Steele got it right. Casey Boyle, we see that name a lot. She's scoring points. He's scoring points. I don't know. Unisex name, hard to tell. The picture's so small. Rob scores points. Corey McDowell knew it was Baltic. Steve Paul got it right. Dave Ashion and Mark, you got shysted by the trick question. Justin Oswald scores points. Marty getting in there again. Brett crushing trivia tonight. He scores again. Candace with the guess. It's you wrote it wrong. Monopoly. It's spelled Tracy. Candace. And Gary Roach, our 10th scorer. Catherine, RJ, just missed. Vinny just missed. Jeffrey just missed. You're close, but not close enough, unfortunately. That's going to do it for our sports and games round. We got 2 rounds to go, 10 questions left in tonight's broadcast. We're going to take a quick 30-second break to remind you guys to donate. It's the only thing that makes this game happen. I literally hate begging for money, but if we want to keep playing trivia live on the internet on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sunday nights, we need the money. So it's the only way it keeps happening. If you haven't donated yet tonight, feel free to donate. Venmo or PayPal, you put a message in there. I'll read it on screen. As long as it's not like a racist thing, I'll read it. I don't care. So donate some money. Put it in the chat. Let's make it happen. Let's make this Quizzoholics thing live. Let's keep it free. And hopefully we get enough people involved here. We'll pick up some sponsorships from some advertisers. And I won't have to beg for money like a homeless man on the streets. How hard has it got to be a homeless guy right now? Also, there's nobody walking the streets to beg for money. That's something I didn't even think of. Mike Brienza says, fuck that bitch Tracy. I agree, Mike. But in the nicest way possible because I'm kind. Thank you for the donation, Mike B. Roger says, Nathan Steele sounds like a porn star. It does, Nathan. You got the name. Yeah, I agree, Tyrone. We mentioned that earlier. Everyone just got their stimulus checks. So get those money. Mike sends another one. Oh, no, I got that one already. Who's this one from? Robert Schultz. Thank you so much. Do I get a bonus for always being in the first 50 answers? No, unfortunately not. Because I think there's 45 players or something right now. So probably not. But maybe one day if we get to 5,000, then we'll probably just keep it with the first 10% of scores. So you keep staying in that top 50. As this thing grows, you might be a person who scores. So, yes, I was not sure about that, and I did say it anyway. So last week, or last show, I made a donation. So Ilya apparently is a snow Nazi, which I did not know what it means, but it's a skiing thing or snowboarding thing. So we're all in the clear. But you paid me to say it. I was a little nervous. Said it anyway. Here we go. I would love to, but probably not, Dedham. Probably not going to do that. But we are going to make the shirts. I will make that promise to you guys. I will make the shirts. I say if 10 people are interested in getting shirts done, we'll get some T-shirts. We'll do a Quizzoholics T-shirt fundraiser that says, fuck Tracy or something to those lines. Don't be a Tracy. We'll get creative with it. We'll make it happen. Thanks, Tyrone. Yes, it is a farce. It is just nice where the camera is. Everything else, total mess. Absolute shit show over here. That's it, though, for our break. Hopefully everybody got their feeds refreshed and is back in here where we need to be. And we're going to get this going. We got 10 questions left. Again, if you can't donate during the show, you can donate afterwards. The links are live all the time. That's how PayPal and Venmo works. We appreciate the donations, as always. Moving on. Science and nature is our next category. Science and nature. Here we go. Question number 1. What is the top number of a fraction called? What is the top number of the fraction called? All right. All right. That is indeed the numerator. The numerator is on top. The denominator underneath of that. So the right answer, again, obviously, numerator, Karen Schultz. She scored. Mark and Yeti's getting points. Let's see. Oh, that's a stretch, Mike. But you're here every week and you donate, and I'm pretty sure you meant numerator. So, Mike, we'll get you points for that. Justin Oswald, he's in there again. Karen Downing scoring points. Everybody's favorite porn star, Nathan Steele, making it happen. You got a real career ahead of you. Sarah Williams, she scores. Welcome, Sarah. Welcome to the scoreboard. Is that your first time, second time? Marty, been in there a lot tonight. He's pushing in our top 10. Molly, she's doing pretty well. Brett, that's our 10th one. And our last one, barely made it, Brett. Rob, you just missed. Scott, Erica, Denham, Casey, Ilya, Catherine, Candace, Josh, Vinny. Not fast enough, guys. Corey McDowell sent in a donation and a terrible dad joke. So, what's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean? Well, I've never had a garbanzo bean in my face. So, thank you for that terrible joke. I hope I told it with compassion and truth. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the support. As does Nathan Steele. Yes, indeed. The eggplant emoji. Always appropriate. We're moving on. Question 2 in our Science and Nature round. What is the patella bone more commonly known as? What is the patella bone commonly known as? Thank you, Corey. Appreciate it. Once upon a time, told jokes for a living. It wasn't a good one. The patella bone. It is the kneecap. The kneecap. We're going to give you knee here because the crowd has spoken. And most of you guys just write knee just to get in there quick. I get it. Karen, she didn't have to abbreviate. She scored points. Kneecap. Sarah Williams made it happen. Denham getting points. Candace in there. Gary's in there. Erica Marie is wrong. So is Ilya. So sorry, guys. Ryan, you get points. Jeffrey Simpkins scoring points. Welcome to the scoreboard. Jeffrey once again. RJ getting in the mix. Katie Kelly. Welcome back to the top 10. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. One more. It is Casey Boyle. Casey, you got 10 points. All right. That is our 10. Aaron McKinney, Joey Bean, Tyrone, Reeves, Molly, David Krumholtz. You guys just missed our top 10. Just missed points. That's all right. You'll get them on the next one. True or false? Seagulls drink seawater. 50-50 shot. Be quick. True or false? Seagulls drink seawater. What do we got? They're all going to come in at one time. I know it. Hopefully you got the first 10. Wow. All right. Let's scroll up here. All right. So we're going to cut it off at Dave Talbot because I got a lot of wrong answers. It is in fact true. Seagulls do drink seawater. All right, that's the reason they're able to live by the seashore. So true, the answer we are looking for, or a nice big fat T. And man, a lot of you guys are wrong. Tyrone getting points. Our first true, not the best speller, but he made it happen. David, you got it right. Remember, if you're spamming the chat with multiple answers, they're not going to count. So when I go back through these after the show, if I see 2 guesses and I put your name up on the screen, you're probably not getting points. Sarah got it right. Marty back in the mix. Joey Bean got it right. And I said I was going to cut it off at Dave Talbot, so that's where we'll cut it off. That is true. All right, so that's going to be it. 6 right answers. If you came in later than that, Rob Schultz, Nathan Steele, you did get the answer right, but I already cut it off. So if you put the answer in after I said it, that's why I cut it off. If you put the answer in before you heard me say that I was cutting it off, refresh your feed because you're a little bit behind. Seagulls are the worst. Yes, they are. Don't feed the birds, guys. All right, question 4. Number 4. We got 2 left in our science and nature round. Which planet in our solar system is named after the Roman god of the sea? Which planet named after the Roman god of the sea? We all know the sea, the water, what the seagulls can drink. Nobody knew it. Now everybody does. So many guys put false. Where would they drink? Just from puddles? They'd have to wait till it rained. All right. The answer indeed is Neptune. So we got the answers coming in here. Let's scroll up, see who our first 10 are. Casey Boyle making it happen. Ilya in the mix. It's about time. Guess your high's wearing off. David, welcome back to the scoreboard. Erica Marie making it happen. Vinny Small, haven't seen you in a while. That's a right answer. Marty, he's crushing it tonight. All right, Rob Schultz in the mix. Rob Scott in the mix. Candace doing pretty well again tonight. Maybe she'll be our first repeat winner. Karen Downing, you're going to make 10. That's where we're going to cut it off. Mark, you just missed it. Corey just missed it. Sarah, Gary, just missed it. All right, 1 more to go. Final question in our science and nature round. Then we just have 5 more questions after that. 6 questions, and we're done for the night. We'll find out who our winners are, and we'll play again on Friday. But here we go. Number 5. What is the term used to describe an animal that eats both plants and other animals? Let's go. So Tyrone came in late. He wants to know if you win something for a right answer. You do not win something for a right answer. But if you are the player with the most points, you do have the opportunity to go to our money round and win actual money. Tonight we are playing for $400. $400 American money. All right. Only one person in the chat's going to have the shot. One Facebook profile. Omnivore is the right answer. Let's find 10 of you guys. Erica, Marie, Ilya back in the mix. Casey Boyle once again making it happen. And I'm gonna say no to Justin. I think it might have been all right, I'm gonna say yes to Justin. I'm in a good mood. You're gonna get Omnivore. I think we're close there. Victor. Close enough, Justin. We're going to let it happen here. Karen Schultz. Steve, Paul, Mark, and Yeti. Karen, Joey Bean, and Corey McDowell. Nathan Steele, Rob Schultz, Rob Scott, Denham, Marty, Katie. You just missed. You just missed. Por favor, not the right answer, but you made me laugh. All right, so that's it for our science and nature round. Hopefully you're doing good. We got 5 more. Chance for 50 points. All right. If you're in the mix a lot tonight, you got a shot. Most of our winners, nobody's broken 200 points yet. So like 150, 160 is going to put you right in there. So 15 times, if I said your name, you got a shot. 10 to 15. You got a shot. You're in the money. Let's make it happen. 1 more round to go. Again, donate. Right here, PayPal, Venmo. Make it happen. Make Quizzoholics Live a thing we can keep doing until we get sponsored by some giant company. They take us worldwide, become this huge thing, and this big giant internet show that everybody in the whole world plays. And you guys can be like, man, I supported that thing from the very beginning. I kept donating $5 or $10 or $20. I made it happen. I said hashtag fuck Tracy for a whole week because of Quizzoholics. And now look at where they've gone. And they're taking me with me. You guys will always be encrypted in gold. I don't know what I'm saying. But thank you for donating. Thank you for being here at the beginning of this brand new internet show. Subway needs a new sponsor. I don't think, are Subways still a thing? Or do you mean like the actual Subway in New York? I don't know. Subway. I can do it, Subway. If you're watching at home, Subway, I promise I will never touch a child inappropriately or anyone inappropriately who doesn't want it for that matter. I always ask for consent, Subway. Send us some money. All right. Let's move on. 1 round left. 5 questions. Making it happen. 50 points. Art, literature, and entertainment. Question number 1. Who was the author of War and Peace? Who was the author of War and Peace? All right. Get them answers in. You should have them in. They should be showing up here any second. Going to look for 10. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. That looks like 10 to me. It is indeed Leo Tolstoy. So Steve Paul scoring points. Karen in the mix again. Joshua in the mix. Sarah Williams making it happen. Rob Scott. Whew, you might be in it tonight, Rob. Candace. She's there a lot tonight, too. David. He got it right away. Molly knew the answer. Marty scores points, as does Dave Talbot. Mark, you missed by just 1 again. Ilya, Karen Schultz, just missed, guys. Just not fast enough. Carol Baskins, he says in the chat. Not right. All right, 4 to go. 4 more questions for you guys tonight. We're going to be out of here in 5 minutes. The robots in disguise, better known as what? Robots in disguise. You guys know. Come on. Give me an answer. All right. Coming in. Should be coming in quick here. Yes, looking for Transformers. Pretty simple question. Transformers, robots in disguise. Ilya, too specific, man. Not the answer we were looking for. Corey got it right. Karen, you're scoring points. Joshua got Transformers. Rob Schultz scores points. Vinny making dreams come true. Vinny on the street. Should do that. Erica Marie gets points. Candace back in the mix again. Mark said, not this time. Give me some points. 10 for Mark. 10 for David. And our final one, Ryan Lavelle scoring. Joey Bean, Katie Kelly, Tyrone, Denham, just missed. Just missed. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up over this, guys. It's just an internet game show. It's free to play. But please donate, because we can't survive without you. Number 3. Moving on. 3 questions to go. What kind of a dog is Marmaduke? What kind of a dog is Marmaduke? They could, RJ. They might. You are allowed to play with people you are quarantined with. So they could be playing with more than just one person. That is allowed. I think 8 would probably be a high guess. I don't think people are living with 8 people. Maybe a couple roommates or a wife and some kids. Or I don't know. You'd have to ask them specifically. Marmaduke. What kind of dog is Marmaduke? Great Dane is the answer. We got a bunch of them in here. Let's find the first 10. Steve Paul, Brett Bowman, Corey McDowell, Joshua Cashman, Karen Downing, Gary Roach, Joey Bean, Catherine Grace, Katie Kelly, Justin Oswald. Mark, you missed by one again, man. I don't know how many times that's happened to you tonight, but that is a tough break. I know I'm going to see you in the winner's circle soon enough. Keep at it, buddy. We're moving on. 2 questions left. 20 points left to add to your score. Here we go. Mike lives with 35 other people, he says. And he still can't get on the leaderboard. Ilya's on there almost every show, Mike. Come on. All right, we're moving on. Number 4, 2 left. What name is given to the Japanese art of folding paper? I thought you might like that, Ilya. What name is given to the Japanese art of folding paper? All right. It is origami. You had to be quick there. That was a pretty easy question. So we're going to have lots of people in there with the right answer. Origami. Again, of course, we don't count spelling. So as long as I know what you meant, you're going to get points. Justin, you got it in on time. Vinny, you got it in on time. Catherine, I'm going to say that was a autocorrect. Joshua Cashman, again. Sarah Williams, origami. Steve Paul, Brett Bowman, going to call that a typo. Solid pizza topping, though. Corey McDowell, you're in there. Mark, you're in there. Karen Schultz, you're in there. All right. So that's the 10. Who knows the character from The Office who did origami, complained in it in one of the final episodes that they never showed his origami? Who knows that? Not any points. You're not getting points. Just curious. Big Office fan. I got a Dundee on my desk. Who knows that one? We got one question left. One question left. Number 5. I was going to see if anybody knew. No, Dwight is wrong. Toby's wrong. Stanley's wrong. You guys don't know. You don't know. You're not obsessed like me. It was Oscar. Oscar Martinez. Rewatch the finale. It's on there. All right. Last question. Last chance. 10 of you guys are going to get 10 points. Oh, so I didn't mean to put that up there. I meant to put this up there. Tracy loves origami. Big facts. Joey Bean, I don't know how you could even be a human being and say that. What type of person are you? Joey Bean, I want to introduce you to this lovely woman. I think you'll enjoy her company. Her name is Tracy Anderson, and we'll set it up afterward. It'll be kismet. All right, last question. Let's get it done. Let's get you guys to bed. I know you're sleepy. The author, Samuel Langhorne Clemens, is better known by what pen name? Samuel Langhorne Clemens. Better known by what pen name? That is our final question. Let's get those answers in. Here they come. There's 10. All right. It is... Ooh, all right. Just got a whole bunch of answers in here. All right. Candace, I can't believe you would say that. How dare you? All right. Scrolling down. Let's find the first one. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Welcome back to the leaderboard. Mark Twain is right. Rob scored. Mark and Yeti. So, Rob Scott, you were first. Mark, you got in second. Ilya, you're making it happen. Marty, you're scoring points. Karen Downing, you got it. Way to finish strong. Brett, pretty confident you're going to be in the leaderboard. Competing for the win tonight. Candace will be up there. David's a maybe. He got some answers. Mark Twain, Erica Marie. I got one more spot open. Steve Paul, Katie Kelly, you just missed. Billy, thanks you guys for playing. Ryan Lavelle just missed. Joshua just missed. All right, that's it. That's the 10 points. Tyrone knows. He read the book. All right, you guys. So that's it for tonight's show. Again, we announce the winners tomorrow around 10 a.m. You have to check back on our Facebook page. We should have it up. Facebook, Instagram. If you don't follow us, it is simply at Quizzoholics on Instagram. Obviously, you're here on Facebook, so you know where we're located. Again, please, if you haven't done so tonight already, you can donate now. Quizzoholics at Gmail on PayPal, or donate with Venmo at Quizzoholics. You guys, if you send us $5 or $10, it makes these shows keep on happening. And it actually paid my electric bill this month. So sick job, you guys. Appreciate you guys all. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And again, we will be back here Friday night, 9 o'clock, and then Sunday at 7. We're doing this 3 times a week. I think we got one more donation. We did indeed. Thank you, Mr. Scudda Husky. Vinny Small, thank you for the donation. Today was a bad day for Tracy. I'm not friends with her on Facebook, but if somebody is, you can tag her in this video. She was only here for the beginning. She missed everything we said. But God bless Tracy, and God bless you all. Good night, folks. We'll see you Friday at 9.
Shut up and sit down.